I have a funny story about me and Peggle, and how excited I get about Peggle. This is how, okay, this is actually, I can prove to you that my excitement for this game and excitement for speedrunning this is totally legit. So if anybody was here during the Clawed Lobster speedruns a while back, there was one time, the second time or the first time, I got back the world record. I played through the whole thing. I had lost the world record for like a week, and I had like my America shirt on, and I was playing whatever, and then I got back the record with Clawed the Lobster by like 3 minutes or whatever, and I took it back from Wiggy, and I was #1, and I think that was the last time I had the world record for Clawed Lobster. And I was so fucking pumped up, and I had the Metal Gear Solid song playing, and like I went to a shot of me in front of like an American flag, if you remember that, and I was saluting. I was so fired up about this thing. At the same time, I had been taking, I was doing a cortisol test that day because me and a doctor I'd been talking to were wondering if my sleep problems are because of low cortisol, and so he was going to have me do another cortisol test to see like, oh, is your cortisol actually low? Because the first one was like low, and we were wondering, it's like, okay, does that actually back up? So then that happened to be the day I was doing the cortisol test. So my cortisol, I did it in the morning, right when I woke up, like 3 times, and then at noon, and then a little bit later, ooh, good shot. Good shot. And then the last one of the day was right after I stopped streaming. And what happened is the graph that the doctor sent me back was like, he's basically like, your cortisol looks really good. It's low, it's okay in the morning, and then it gets low in the afternoon, but then it spikes way up around 6 p.m. And I was like, oh, god damn it. Like, my cortisol spiked like insanely high, getting the Clawed world record, which led to me not getting cortisol supplements because he was like, no, it would be dangerous. You have more than enough cortisol. And I was like, no, I was just like, really, really fired up about Peggle. Did you show him the stream? No, I wasn't like, you have to understand, man. There's this old children's game from 2007, and I was speedrunning it. Do you know what that is? Well, there's like 36 people who play this game really, really fast, like just hundreds of times in a row. And so I did that, and I was streaming on a website. It's called twitch.tv, where the whole time it's live, and there's thousands of people yelling about they're being divorced, or whatever the fuck we were talking about that day. And then I did it, and I beat a guy 2 minutes faster than anybody else had beaten him. He's not gonna be like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, you should have cortisol then. No, he's gonna think I'm even weirder and probably want to take all my cortisol. Like, there's so many variables to that story that a normal person is not gonna resonate with. Like, apparently my cortisol is generally low, but when it comes to Peggle, it can just squeeze out whatever's left like a tube of toothpaste. And it probably just fucks me over for a couple days, but it's so fucking worth it, dude.